Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. God is good, and thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Murdoch the Orc, over on Twitch. Doing well, man. How are you doing? What's up, Mondoon? Welcome, sir. Hope you guys had a great weekend. You finally made it on time for once, yeah. And I was 2 minutes late, so we met in the middle. Yeah, hope you guys had a great weekend. I managed to wolf down my lunch in time. I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought I was going to be sitting here eating for the first 5 or 10 minutes of the stream, as per usual. But I made it work. I had to change things up, right? Because they had that whole recall on the lettuce and the spinach and whatever, and that's what I've been eating for lunch like every day for the past couple months. And so I was hesitant. I don't have any right now, so I'd switched it up to like rice and beef. That was pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. It was something different. It's either that or burritos, and I figured the burritos would put me to sleep. Oh, you're only here for the eating stream. Oh, well, you know, I apologize. You know, next time I'll just have to start the stream earlier or something. I don't know. I'm still drinking soda. Does that count? Will that count as part of it? I got coffee too, if you want to stick around for the coffee's portion of the stream. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Murdoch, I've been meaning. I know you're driving, so it's okay if you can't respond too much. I've been meaning to tell you that I've been playing Cyberpunk, and you were the one who told me you got into it, and it was so good and stuff, and so I picked it up on sale, and dude, I love it. It was great. I got my first credit roll this weekend. I'm not done playing it, but I got an ending, and man, what a game. It is awesome. I've loved every minute. I've loved most minutes. There's a couple small things, but very, very minuscule things. Yeah, and Mondoon started playing it again because of me not shutting up about it. Let me change songs here. This one's too somber. It's literally called somber. There we go. Yeah, it's I honestly, it's like I was prepared. I was like, man, this is gonna wreck me, and I was kind of like, I got the Aldecados. I went with that, the Aldecado ending, and I felt like that was good, and there was, yeah. I'm trying not to say too much. I know you guys have both like played it and beat it, but what's up, C. Coulter? I am shocked. I am shocked to see you. Not really, but is it slow at work there, or are you at home? But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna play through it again tonight. You know, I still have the save. Hanako's still waiting outside of Embers. So I might try to play through and get another ending tonight. Yeah, dude, I was telling this to Duchess Miss Lady Madam yesterday. I was like, you know, there's a lot of games you play, and you're like, yeah, that was a really good game. I really liked that. That was great. And then there's certain games you play that they just stick with you, you know. And I used the example with her. I was like, it's like Silent Hill 2. That game, just, you think about it for years and years and years afterwards. They're completely different experiences, but it's just like it's just stuck with me. And I'm like, I think this is going to be one of those where it's going to stick with me for years to come, if not the rest of my life, you know. Told the boss you're going to let me watch Birth Stream and you're going to like it. Yeah, that's what I'm like. part of me is like, I just want to start from a beginning and get a new ending or whatever. But oh, I figured you were kidding, C. Coulter. I figured. Part of me is like, I want to play through from start to finish again, which I do. I'm gonna do that. I started as a nomad, right? And so that's what I felt like. A lot of my decisions and stuff throughout the game were all like nomad based, and hence the Aldecado ending and stuff. But I want to play as a street kid, and I want to play as a corpo, and see what those are about. I know that's probably mainly the beginning is the difference, and then some dialogue options, but doing street kid this time around. That's probably going to be my next character is going to be street kid. Oh, but I can't praise it enough. It's such a great story. You got that saying from your stepbrothers, yeah. Oh, or from Step Brothers, the movie, I think is what you meant. Yeah. But I love it, man. I actually meant to talk to you about it last time we were hanging out, and I never really had a good chance. You know, I think it was on the 4th. And I think Duchess and my sister were tired of hearing me talk about it, so so I was like, I'm just not gonna bring it up. Trying to think of some other games that just stick with you for the rest of your life, right? Like, I think for me, Final Fantasy VIII, actually Final Fantasy VII through 10 are all games that like just kind of have stuck with me through my life. Chrono Cross is a game that's stuck with me through my life. Those are a bit more like, probably due to the timing that I played them. Mario Kart and Monkey Ball, see, those are great games. Those are ones where it's like, no, you're fine. Those are ones where like they're fun and stuff, but they're not story-based games, you know. Unless there's some like really deep Monkey Ball lore that I'm just not aware of. But like, I mean specifically like story-based games where you're just thinking about the characters and the story and how you know, things twist and turn throughout, that kind of thing. We are joined by Captain again. Oh, Kingdom Hearts and God of War. Yeah, those are good ones. I still have never played God of War, believe it or not. And I never beat Kingdom Hearts. That's another one. I played through the first Prince of Persia, but I never fully beat it. That's when I got like on GameCube. It was one of my first. It might have been like my first GameCube game, and I kick myself whenever I think about it because it's like at the time, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Murdoch. I agree. I think that sounds good. When I think of Prince of Persia, it was at a time where like I would trade video games with my friends, and now like I look back, I'm like, man, I wish I would have kept that. Like, I don't even remember what I traded it for, which it just goes to show you right there. It's just like, well, whatever I got wasn't as good as Prince of Persia. So I kick myself whenever, and of course I can go and buy it again, but I don't know. And there's also the factor that like my mom got me that one for Christmas, I think, and so there's like that little bit of like guilt in my mind of like, you know, oh, she got that for me, and I just like traded it to somebody, and it's like, I probably shouldn't let that bother me, but that's it's one of those things that's gonna stick with me the rest of my life. I'm not gonna be able to move past it for whatever stupid reason. Trade Sonic Heroes for a Sasuke action figure. Worst mistake I ever made in my life. Dang, yeah, that's rough. I never played Sonic Heroes, but I've heard it's I mean it's one of those, I think people either loved it or hated it. I think that's a lot of the 3D Sonic games, to be fair. I always thought that one looked cool because you get the trio or whatever, the 3 teams. Yeah. Yeah. See, I was on the flip side of that one time though, too, and I didn't actually trade anything. I bought a game from somebody. This was in high school. I bought a game. It was called .hack Infection. And some of you may know that. Some of you may not. But I bought it off of this kid in high school for like $5. What's up, Michael Eagle? Welcome, sir. Man, we got the whole crew rolling in here. But yeah, I bought this game, .hack Infection, for like $5, right? And as soon as, like, I'm not even kidding, as soon as, like, the money changed hands, like, this is the game, you know, my phone is the game, and I'm handing, well, let's just say the sticker is the money, and we, like, trade it off, and as soon as I let go, the guy's like, you know they're only going to give you $2 for that at GameStop. And then another guy was like, ha ha, you got scammed. And it was like, no, actually, I actually like this game and I want to play it. I still have that copy. Like, I legit still have it sitting on my shelf. And it's like, and they thought that they had got one over on me. And it's like, what, dude, I just bought a game for $5. He probably paid more for it at GameStop. He probably paid $10. So I still remember that they were like, they thought that they had got me. And I was like, okay. And then I bought the sequel later. So I had to get that one full price. Interactions like that are always weird. People are strange, as the great philosopher David Lee Roth once said. No, never had somebody ask for their game back after trade. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm trying to think it. Not ringing a bell. Can you guys believe that this song is like 15 years old? You think about naming your future daughter Bertessa? You have my blessing. You have my Bertessing. My Bert blessing. Oh, camera's still doing the whole color dip thing, but whatever. Well, we got one more Cyberpunk style tune for this month. And it's looking like the winner for next month is going to be electronic metal. So like Doom Eternal style, which that ought to be fun. But it's also not very far removed. I was a little, I kept saying this last week, but I'm going to say it again. I was a little cheeky with my choices. Because they're very, there's a lot of similar elements across them, so it's like no matter what I was doing, no matter what got voted on, it's like there's going to be some electronic kind of sci-fi elements to the tracks. So, but it's just how we're going to go about them, right? But it looks like electronic metal is going to be the winner. So that means there's going to be a lot of guitar playing and a lot of drum playing in the streams coming up here. So that ought to be fun. You and Duchess were talking about weird names. Famous people name their kids. Yeah. Basketball player named his son Lo1. My goodness. This isn't even the weirdest name I've come across. But I've legit, like, I legit know somebody named King, which I'm like, okay, that's a little... We really had high hopes for this one. Yeah, Michael Jackson named his son Blanket. That's right. I forgot about that. Blanket Jackson. And then Elon's kid is like AEX02. And I'm not even kidding if you don't know this. What is it? I gotta find it. Elon Musk kid name. I think this is by far the weirdest name of any person ever. Elon has 14 kids. My goodness. Well, I mean, I guess when you're like the richest person in the world, it doesn't matter. Son named XAEAXII or 12. Pronounces the name XAA12. And Grimes refers to it as XAI. This is just crazy, man. He's a gigaloo. That's a chromosome. Football player named Mobility. That's great. I haven't heard that one. Gives Nick Cannon a run for his money. Yeah, and Mrs. Wayans. That's a joke from, if you guys have ever... I think C. Coulter, I know we've talked about this movie. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Great movie. But one of the jokes is like, the girl has, 12 kids? And they're like, man, that's more kids than Mrs. Wayans. And it's like the Wayans brothers in the movie. It's funny. Ice cream shop scene. Are you talking about the ice cream shop? Are you talking about when they're at the convenience store, the Asian convenience store? Yeah, the jump scene. Yeah. The hurry up and buy. I would do that. I love that. I still quote that to this day. At the risk of being canceled by the world, I still quote that whole scene. It's so funny, so good. Oh. Well, we'll get started here in a couple minutes. Trying to think what else I did over the weekend. I tried Saturday to just, like, for the most part, take it easy. Saturday night is when I beat Cyberpunk. I'm trying to think what I did during the day. I was talking about this with a girl at the gym today about how it's stupid how when we try to take a day off, how so many of us, like, guilt trip ourselves into... like feeling lazy. Like, it's like, I know I need to take a day off and rest, but then you're sitting there like watching YouTube or whatever, you know, reading a book, and there's this, for me at least, there's this little voice in the back of my mind like, you got so much you could be doing right now. What are you doing just sitting here? You know, other people are out there working and hustling. And so anyway, I had that conversation earlier, and so, but I was trying to make a point on Saturday to just get some rest in. And I think I still ended up like doing the dishes and tidying up the house a little bit, and then yesterday grocery shopping, went over and visited with my sister and Duchess, my nephew, and then last night was a AEW pay-per-view, so I watched some wrestling last night. It was way too long. Way too long. They always are. They're so long that by the time I got to the main event, like, I actually, like, just... I was like, I know how this is gonna end. Like, this guy's gonna win. There's no way the other guy's gonna win. Like, they're setting up for something else. So I just went to bed. So I still got to watch that match, but it's from like 7 till almost midnight, and I was like, I can't anymore. How'd it go at dinner? What, with like a Duchess or I didn't have dinner with them. I did like a lunch. I did it early in the day. Helped my sister set up her office a bit more, set up her computer, kind of thing. But my dinner last night. I don't know. I don't know what I said. Maybe I did. I didn't mean to. I had pizza last night though. A little Walmart flatbread pizza. I talk about food so much on this on these streams, man. It's so funny. But it always tends to be pizza. It's a fan favorite. It's a Bert favorite. All right, I think we're gonna start. It didn't have stuffed crust. It was a flatbread, so it was very much just cheese and meat and sauce and a little crust, but it's still good. I don't get stuffed crust too often. I don't dislike it, but I just don't get it a bunch. At least put grilled chicken as your pizza topping to work out. That's what I don't go for too often. I like it. I like grilled chicken. Like grilled chicken and onion and maybe a little bacon on there. That's some good stuff. Maybe some barbecue sauce, what do they call it? The barbecue chicken pizza. That's good stuff once in a while. That movie Avatar Aang on Paramount Plus was fire. Is it a new one? Did they do a new Avatar movie, or is it the one by M. Night Shyamalan? Because if so, I have to refrain. New movie. Okay, I was like, I hope you're not talking about that one. I didn't even know there was a new one. I don't really watch too many movies these days. All Grown Up. All Grown Up got released on Saturday. All Grown Up, just like the Rugrats. Here, I'm going to hit play. This is the song I probably need to finish. I need to have a song ready before Friday because I won't be here on Friday. But this is what I'm working with right now. Very drone heavy. Only time will tell, C. Coulter. Only time will tell. Watched through most Avatar like 15 years ago. Yeah, for me, it was like 10 years ago. It was the first time I saw it, Michael Eagle. Very club music, yeah. So I need to do something there. Okay, so it still has a bit of work that needs to happen here. Sounds like you're hyping it for a 24-hour stream. Yeah, my Eagle's all about those 24-hour streams, man. You've been pushing for me or for Duchess to do one of those for a while now. Okay, so I need something here for sure. Part of me doesn't want to just like introduce like the snare or a clap sound here. It's like that's what my brain is telling me to do. Like right there is where the snare or clap comes in. But I'm also like, but what if we don't? What if we do something different? It's like it's tried and true. It would work 100%. But you know, that would be like an easy answer. But if I do something more, those are all spooky sounds. You could do one of these like leading into that. That'd be good. Oh yeah, so I didn't really fully say it. Hey, what's up, Scrap? Welcome, sir. Got to check out the new Avatar movie soonish. Same here apparently. Like I had no idea it was a thing until 10 minutes ago. This Friday I'll be going to Southern Fried Gaming Expo in Atlanta, and with Final Boss Blues. Some of you may know him as he's a very prominent pixel artist, asset creator. I'm collaborating with him. If you guys remember like a month or two back, I was doing like this Western kind of title or trailer theme. It was for him. And so we're going to promote his game. I got new cards made up. I got a new shirt to wear. So that'll be good, but I'm going to be there over the weekend. And hopefully network with some good folks and see some cool games and whatnot. And it'll be interesting. But yeah, so I won't be able to stream on Friday. And I want to have this song like scheduled, you know, ahead of Friday, so I don't have to worry about it in the morning and be scrambling and be like, get hit with oh, it's not looping right that morning. Let's take that. Let's pitch it up here. It's a Southern Fried Gaming Expo. I'll even bring up it's for a lot of like indie games and stuff like that. Southern Fried Gaming Expo. SFGE. At the Marriott Renaissance Waverly. Yes, I say. I say. So first time I've been to this convention. I've been to a few ones before. Tickets still available if you guys want to come and hang out. I did some networking at a couple of them. It's weird because I had never been to a convention before in my life, a convention like this. And then I think I've technically been to 4 in the past 2 or 3 years. When was Comic Palooza? If you're listening, Mondoon, was Comic Palooza, was that 2023? Or was that 22? I want to say it was 23, yeah. That was the first convention I went to, and me and Mondoon spoke on a panel. We met, and then like the next day we're on a panel together. It's funny. Still got your badge? I think I still have mine, maybe. I think I got mine still. Oh, it's 2024. Okay, well then I've been to 4 in the past 2 years. So, but I actually kind of enjoy him. So, but this is the first one where it's like, well, that's not true. I think Comic Palooza still counted. This one, I'm like, I think I'm going in guns blazing for networking and whatnot. I'm still, I'm obviously going to help my friend Final Boss Blues run his booth, and all that stuff. But just trying to make some connections in the industry. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see here. People don't really demo discs for the music it's not really a thing too much. It's like I do have on my card I have the QR code for my, not LinkedIn, what's it called? Linktree. So it does come here, the code. And it looks like my color's changed. So I gotta look at that. So my card leads people here, which may be a lot, but it's like, I don't know, this seemed to make sense to me. This is like, here's all the places to find me. I could probably get rid of this one just to make it a little cleaner. Oh no, now I'm second guessing. Well, and I gotta update my level too. Level 38. Wonder why the color changed. Huh. That's something to look at. Will anyone from my stream be there? As far as I know, the only person I know that's going is Final Boss Blues. He's been on stream like a couple of times back when I was working on a song for him. But no, I mean, I think most other people live out of state and that sort of thing. Is dressing up typical? I would imagine so. I think it might be one of those where people are showing up in costumes. I really don't know. This is the first time going to this one. Yeah, I know you would, Mondoon. If it was a little closer. All good, man. All good. This was kind of like it was kind of sprung on me. I don't know, like a month ago. He asked me if I wanted to go help him run the booth, and I was like, all right. No, I'm probably just gonna wear. I got a bit by bit sound shirt that I'm just gonna wear. Yeah, I got those ones. Those ones are just a little bit big for me, so I wear them more around the house. They're a bit baggy on me. I do like those, and I do appreciate those. Thanks, C. Colt. I appreciate it, man. Okay, nice. I usually I wear a medium. That's what I tend to like to wear, and it's hard to, you know, all shirts are kind of made different, so it's like a medium in one line is like not the same as another, but medium tends to work out pretty good for me. Game concept do you think would make sense most? Oh, for a costume? She only used Gildan brand sold at Michael's. I think this one is. Hang on, let me just go grab it real quick. It's just right around the corner here. Let me grab it. I think it might be that. Yeah, I got a. This one's also a Gildan medium soft style. And I did like here. I'll go full screen so you can see it a little easier. I did like in the corner. One of those numbers. I wish the camera would. But while I was ordering the cards, it was like it was an upsell buy. It was just like, oh yeah, throw this in. I was like, all right, sure. Trying to set it somewhere where the cat here won't like start to sleep on it. Oh, it's the main scene. Let's get back here. So what game concept do I think would make sense most? That's really up to you, Michael Eagle. It's like people dress up. Again, I don't know. I imagine it's a dress up convention. It might even say on here. Trying to see on the video if I see anybody in cosplay. There's wrestlers. It might not be. I don't really see. It looks like everybody's just in street clothes. There you go. There you go. But yeah, man. If you want to come down, by all means, you're welcome. Oh my. Let me do that. Need to stick out even more if it's not. Yeah. Something like that. Needs a bit more staccato. Not glide. What is this one? This is, I think Arachnid's got some good stuff. That's very high. Be a Street Fighter. And come dressed up as E-Honda. Does it latch? Is this... Let's try that. This song, I definitely feel like the core structure's down. It's just like adding in all the frills. And maybe work on the loop point. I feel so amazing. You have always said that, Michael Eagle. It's true. That's close. I think, let me see. I kind of want to work on the sound a bit. That's what I want it to play, though. Good question. Been bouncing about, but you're more brain mentally here now. All good, man. All good. You know I do the streams in the middle of the day, so most people listening in are working and doing their own thing. So it's totally understandable, man. No problem at all. I appreciate everybody who hops in, even if only for a moment. Kind of cool. Let's see, Valhalla reverb. I read that as protein water. It's plate and water. Duh. Somehow I have more questions now, Michael Eagle, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Thank you. Corpse Pizza. No, that's a great name for a pizza place. Dead Corpse Pizza. Let's do like a drop. Let's see what we can do. Not that kind of a drop. Like a sub drop. That's a dub drop. Honestly, though, that might be kind of a nice effect. Bum, bum, bum. Probably not the best kind of pizza for a food conversation to pop up from. That's fair. But it's like a little bit... It's pitchy. It's very pitchy. Or not Sparkbird, Valhalla. Where is it? Too far back. Whoops. Never heard of Avatar: Last Airbender, but you've seen it. You've heard of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but have you seen Avatar: The Last Heartbender? Can't say that I have, Michael Eagle. Can't say I've seen that one. It's about a cardiac surgeon, yeah. Well, the first half is, and then spoiler alert, about an hour into it, it switches to a bank heist. Oh, hang on. Let me stop what I'm doing and get rid of that. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. Entering lurk mode because I just arrived at your destination. Got to start working now. All good, Michael Eagle. Appreciate you being here, brother. Work's getting thick. No worries, brother. Appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great work day. Great rest of your day. All that good stuff. Okay. Lock in, y'all. We're locking in here too, sorta, kinda. Ba-na-na. It's a little low there. See, I wonder too if for this part coming up here, if we add in like quote unquote real drums. Snare sounds like crap. Okay, let's try that. Maybe. What this? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. It's a lot of, like I said earlier, it's the bulk of it's down, It's just fine details that I'm trying to like iron out. Which one is this? That's what I was looking for. Excuse me. Oh, you know what I was gonna add, and I kind of forgot. Got a little sidetrack. It's like a sub drop. Typing over here. Let's do sub drop. Not like that. Maybe like that. Your subculture. I don't use this one too often. That's kind of cool. Nope, whoops. Maybe I just need to get rid of that, or pull that one sound down a lot. Okay. Let's duplicate that and use another Falcon track here. Cool thing about like these different themes is like I still constantly find these new sounds, or it's like libraries I've had on my computer for a while that I just haven't really dove into. And like this one here, for instance, I'm finding some really cool sounds that do work for this style. Almost like a didgeridoo. Wonder if I use that more for... Yes. Yes, I say. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Samurai. I almost feel like I have to use this one. Oh. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just headbutted my mic. I'm gonna take my headphones off for a little bit. have a feeling the mix on this is going to take some doing. It's going to be sort of tricky. Hey, Red. Thanks for the 11 months, man. Appreciate it so much. Oh, it says, oh, wait, no, 13 months. The notification above that says 11, but I trust you. Ever have, oh, I'll get there eventually. I can read. Ever get the, maybe I can't. Hey, if you ever do get the urge to finally pull the trigger on Palworld, I have a 24/7 dedicated server. Nice, nice. I don't know what happened to my brain just then. I struggled a lot to read that first part, as you saw. Yeah, man. I've heard a lot about Palworld, and at the same time, I don't know much about it. I know it's Pokemon with guns is kind of like the gist that I've got. Start over for 1.0. Nice. Pokemon but survival builder. That might be a good one for me to get into next, honestly. Like I've mentioned before, it's like, I don't know, I just played through Elden Ring and Cyberpunk, and it's like those are two massive, big, awesome games, and so whatever is like the run or whatever comes after, Cyberpunk for me is I'm gonna try not to like, yep, Pokemon with guns. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, though. It's like it's a high bar that got set, and now I'm like, okay, the next one's got to be. I got to be like strategic because I don't want something to just ruin my own experience for something or with something because of it. What immediately preceded it. Fun with friends. Fun with friends. I will say it's got like there's a lot of like good designs happening in here. Dude, Cyberpunk was amazing. I know Elden Ring like I get it. I get like cuz when I first played it, I hated it. I hated Elden Ring so much. I rage quit. I get Elden Ring dislike, but I gave it another shot and then I really got to enjoy it. But then like story-wise, yeah, Cyberpunk's got its issues too, but story-wise, I just thought it was excellent. Palworld might work as it's very different gameplay style than the other two games, yeah. Yeah, and even the two of them are like uh very different in their styles. Um Elden and Cyber. No, but trust me, Reddit, I do get it, and I've seen a lot of people say that like when they first played Elden Ring, if they weren't into like Souls games already, that they hated it. Like that seems to be a very common experience. And for whatever reason, like a year or more later, I think somebody was talking about it at the gym, and so I thought I would give it a second chance. And no, I saw you said it, virtues. Burned by that one, only lack of true choice variety when early market handed. See, okay, so I can understand that, and I didn't suffer any of that because I really went into it. I didn't follow it early on pre-release. I wasn't there for the failed 2020 release. I knew, like, I only heard about it like a month ahead of time. A developer I was working with at the time said, "Oh, we can get this." It was like a game jam thing. We can get this done just in time for Cyberpunk to release. And I was like, I'd never heard of it, right? So I didn't. None of the gameplay or the marketing stuff, any promises. There was none of that for me. I went in pretty blank on what to expect, and so I really enjoyed it. Crimson Desert. Okay, that's another one I've heard of. Fantastic, but your computer may not be able to run it. Oh yeah, yeah, that is another issue too. Because yeah, honestly, I want to play. I still like we've talked about. I want to play Expedition 33 still, but it's just a matter of getting it to run on something. And I've still got my Switch 2 with one exclusive game on it. I'm hesitant to buy anything that's non-exclusive for it because it's like, well, when the you know, 10 years down the line or whatever, hopefully further away when my Switch 2 does eventually crap out, because it's bound to happen at some point. I don't want to lose all those games, right? Whereas I've got Steam games that I've bought, in 2010 still. So, Hilarious Gimme and Dutch on Power World, and got Splatoon Raiders, just haven't had a chance. Oh, I bet that a friend of mine at my gym was talking about that, I think today. He said he got some Splatoon game he was playing, and I think that's probably what he was talking about. Captain. Oi, oi, oi. Hiya. I've got 5 songs I need to deliver this week, you guys, including this one. And I'm like, and I just want a nap. I just want to take a nap. I think tomorrow is going to be a big knock stuff out in the studio day. I haven't played Power World in a year. Sorry, here's something. This needs to be turned down. The Power World in a year, if it becomes a thing, I'd be up for picking up again too. Oh yeah. That's one. I don't know if that's on my wish list, but that is one I had considered too, Mondoon, because I'd seen. Is this? I have this. Both of those. I don't really want to drop $60 on a game right now, so I'm gonna hope for it to. Maybe I can find it on Fanatical or Instant Gaming for half price or something. GOG. I need to use GOG more often because I do like the cut of their jib. Like the cut of their jib. I know I have some stuff on there, but I tend to forget about it, honestly. Does GOG, do they have like a desktop client by chance? Because if so, like I feel like I would probably utilize it a bit more. They do. Oh, okay. GOG Galaxy. Galaxy. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna download it on this PC. I'm gonna download it on my other one because I'm trying to just this is work PC. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. I extend this out? No, that's actually good to know because I also have the Epic Games Store, but I mean, I don't have to say anymore. We all know the consensus on how that one runs. But I have played some games on it. I think just having a client like that will help me to actually utilize it a bit more. Do this. Okay, all good, Red. All good. Appreciate it, man. And yes, I was aware about Amazon Prime, so that's good stuff. Enjoy your lunch. Nope. No. Hum diddly hum. Oh. Okay. Trying to think. I'm kind of running out of steam on this one today. I know I need to get it done. It's come a ways. There's a lot of progress since this morning. I was working on this like first thing this morning too. So probably on hour 4 or 5 today for this track. I think maybe what I should do, I said earlier I got 5 songs that I need to deliver this week. And I should probably close this one. 3 of those are for Remy, and they're pretty much together. I just kind of have to mix on them. One of them I needed to add some more elements in. So maybe I switch to that for 30 minutes or so. See if I can knock some stuff out there. The other one is completely different style. It's a Final Fantasy Tactics boss music style. And I got a good chunk of that done, but there's a lot of stuff in the middle that needs to be fixed. Cyberpunk. Did like 9 tracks. 9 ideas for this theme. Gives Chase 2. Yeah, so this is going to be a little different. It's a bit more like horror music, but wanted more. More stuff like this. Oh, sorry. So he wanted more stuff from this sample pack thrown in. sub hit. A sub it. Where did that go? That sounded cool. Woohoo! Boom. Yes. Okay. Flipping like crazy, but all right, that didn't take nearly as long. I feel like that's pretty good, man. I don't know if I really should be adding a lot more, so I need to get this trio of songs mixed up for Senor Remy. Oh my. So that means I probably should go back to the other track. I think before I do that though, because yeah, tomorrow I'll get these 3 tracks mixed up. That shouldn't take very long. And then I probably should work on the Final Fantasy Tactics style boss tune tomorrow as well, like when I'm kind of fresh with my ears, rather than try to force it now. So, yeah, I think back to the other track we were working on. Oh, excuse me. But before we do that, maybe we'll do the old music break wordles. Kill like 20 or 30 minutes just to give my ears a little bit of a respite. Yeah, we'll do that. So music break. Oh, no, rest. Or let's see, poser. Poser. Wow. Okay. New York Times, the word of the day. Poser. I don't often get it on the third guess. It's usually I'm doing recon at that time. Octortle. I think I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna do chill. So we usually do extreme, so we don't have 12 guesses. But we're gonna do chill today. Give us a little bit of wiggle room. So music break vinyl. T O or G O. We'll do ghost. So we've guessed. Good bit there. Okay. Shove. Shove. Shove it, squad. S-I-N-L. Snail. Let's see, we got S. S something. Spear. Oh, no, not spear. Okay. Where? Gotta be swear. H-E. Let's do theme. T. It's gotta be O. If it's not H or R, it's gotta be O. Torch. Torchic. Theme. I bet that's swear. I swear. This is so much easier when we got... I mean, I've got 3 puzzles left and I've still got 6 guesses. That's so much more chill, as the name implies. Alright, our best bet is this one. We have M there. Climb. It's the climb. Alright, and then we have C, or B. It's not O, and it's A. B, A. Bacon. One more. We've only got... Oh, is it noun? No, because... 1, that's not enough letters. So is it N-O... Boken. some Uggen Boken. Boken and egg. N-O... Nuno. Now know. Now know that's what I call music. So O is not. This could be 2N. Be Dono. N-O. Okay. We've got 4 guesses on this one, but very little info. So I feel like it's one of these letters we haven't used. Fondue. I think there's. Oh, there is a U. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, I think it's either fondue or found, if that's how you spell fondue. I didn't realize there was a U. Okay, I was just looking at O and N, and I was like, oh man, I have no idea. Okay, let's go with found. There we go. GG, that is so much easier when we have some spare guesses to burn through. 16 as opposed to 12 or 13 for extreme. 12 tries. Daily chill is 16 tries. Found the answer at the end, yeah. Oh, I think fondue. Isn't that like F-O-N-D-U-E? Or is it? I don't know how to actually spell it. Let's do. I'm not ready to get back to work. I'm going to work more today. I promise. Ma. Let's do Gamendle. Whoops, did I spell it wrong? I'm glad. Whoa. Hang on. Close. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened, Gamendle? Did I spell it wrong? Hang on. I got it through Listdle. That was weird. I'm glad it wasn't anything worse than that, you know what I'm saying? Why is my computer smoking? So many of these. Is it gone? Hang on. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Should we it's fine. I don't do bookmarks anymore. I never think to do that. It's fine. I literally typed in the URL with my eyes closed and like resting my head on the microphone like that, so that's probably what happened. Gingle WTF. Let's, instead of doing the cover art, we're 6% of the way done through that. Let's try artwork. This is Zelda. I guess Breath of the Wild. Because it's blue Link. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now here we go. Here is... the challenge begins. Diddy Kong Racing. Nope. It's not blocky enough, yeah. The color scheme kind of feels familiar, but I'm not sure. Dinosaur Planet. Not an option. Yoshi's Island, that's not a bad guess. Let's try it, because it's like concept art stuff, right? Got a dual-toned tree in the back there. No Man's Sky. Okay. Oh, we finally got some info. Okay, so it's a simulator, it's an adventure, indie, PC, Xbone, PS5, Xbox. So it's a fairly recent game, which I'm not so good at these. Almost feels like, I don't think it's this, but it almost feels like a modern Rare, like a Banjo-Kazooie or a ukulele. I don't know if that was, I guess that was on maybe ukulele? Nope. Watch it be a Power World. 2 lives remaining. Dude, this is tough. Anybody recognize this? Is that a guy? Or is it like... Is Power World on Xbox and PlayStation and stuff? Okay, well then that's probably not it. I really can't tell. B movie, the game be butt. Yeah, it kind of does look like a bee butt there. Like when it first popped up, I thought it was like a guy, like that upper right corner looks like his face, almost looks like he has a blindfold on and he's looking at the camera, but his feet are facing that way. B tier indie game. I don't think it is a man. I think it might be like a horse, you know, facing out that way, or some kind of vehicle. I just don't know as many modern games. This one's hard. Some kind of a techie suit? Yeah? Horseicle 3 Hover Horse Racing. Horsicle 1 and 2 were complete failures, but Horsicle 3 is where they really caught their stride. I just don't even have a good guess in mind. Madden. I don't know why I'm searching through M. Horse. I could hit skip and we could get the last bit of information because I don't even have a good guess to like move forward. I think I'll do that. Boop. 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 That's... I still have no idea. Houses that look like these little face men. Oops. Why did it... The only kind of spray gun game I can think of. I mean, it does kind of look like that. It's not Splatoon, no. Oh, and she might have like white hair and a ponytail. I can kind of see that now. Those little red things. They almost look like... yeah, kind of like slimes, almost with bunny ears. And is that crazy? Those ones there. Slime something. I zoomed in. The zoom has gone crazy. Slime Rancher is that a? Maybe Slime Rancher 2. We're gonna do Slime Rancher 2. We take these. Good call on the slime there, man. That's a good call. Because I've heard of Slime Rancher. And as soon as you said that, I was like, oh yeah, that thing kind of reminded me of those. Okay. Wow. That was lucky. No, that was skill. Bruh. These are way harder than the game covers. Hearthstone. I don't know what this blue over here is. World of Warcraft. I'm actually going to put World of Warcraft. World of Goo. It's not World of Warcraft. Okay, so it's like... It is RPG, Adventure, PC, and Mac. RPG, Adventure... Is this concept art for like BioShock? Whoa, dude. Wow. You know, there was something about the blue. That I was like, I guess, wow, that's crazy. I like this game. Hades. No, actually, I'm not sure. It's giving us a double. We got this section and this section. Who is this masked man? I think it almost looks like this is probably a dragon right here. Or like a scaly hoof. See, I was thinking this looks like a dragon jaw. Like he's doing, you know, he's doing this number. Yeah. Yeah, he's holding reins, dragon jaw, fire around. Obviously, it's Minecraft. Skyrim. Dragonborn. Okay, so yeah, it's dragon jaw, dragon. He's dressed up like Goku Black, kind of, with the red sash there. Is it Hades? It's not Hades. Nothing got revealed. Dragonborn Z. Oh, that's so funny. You're clever one, Scrap. You're clever. Maybe it was glitched out, because we did guess Hades, but we didn't reveal anything, but we did start off with 2 bits, so it's fine. I don't know, Dragon Age? Dragon... I'll just do Inquisition. What the... What? Okay. Okay, we take these. It's a shame I don't play the lottery. I was just like, I don't know, Dragon Age, Inquisition. That's a fairly... I was thinking it was fairly recent. That's 2014. Okay. Yeah, man, it sucks I don't play the lottery, but... Well... That's the guy from Undertale. Oh, I don't know, man. Just because the screens and the stuff up there, I don't know. Cyberpunk, 2066, the prequel. No. Oh, it's edgy. It's edgy. Look at the back of their laptop. Look at that bracelet. What was that game that we all hated? Postmodern RPG. Oh, Life is Strange. That's a better guess. Let's do Life is Strange. I don't like the way she's looking at me. Night of the Dead Sig. Okay. Is this that postmodern RPG? No. Okay. That's fine. What is this? Is this what was that hacker game? Watch Dogs? Oh, it is Watch Dogs. Okay, we got 2 left. Crap. I guess Watch Dogs 2. Okay, we got 2 more. Okay, Watch Dogs 2. All right, well. Is this guy here. He's the one who made me, like, him and the donuts. Between the two of them, I was like, oh yeah, this is Watch Dogs. Never played it. I don't even remember ever seeing, like, I don't even remember the second one, but I just saw a trailer for the first one. All right, one more, and then I need to get back to work. Oh, is this Assassin's Creed 3? Yes, it is. All right. What the? This is like literally that's the only game I know that had like red coats in it. So that's why I was just like, I don't know, Assassin's Creed 3. Should I buy a ticket? I don't know. I feel like that's not a good idea. Oh. Dang it. We let it roll? Let it ride? Yeah, Scratcher. Yeah. I've had people in the family and friends and stuff who played that stuff religiously, and it was just like, I don't know, they spent so much money, even whether it's the scratchers or like the big ticket, like the Mega Million or whatever. Forgot about this track. I don't know. I have feelings on those. I just remember like when I was, I don't know, this is probably 20 years ago now. Like my dad, he had numbers that he played, you know, consistently. He had his set of numbers, right? And it was like the 5 numbers plus the Powerball or something. And one time he got like, I don't know, I'm just gonna say he got like 4 out of 5 right. It was like we were one number away from him hitting like $1 million or some crap like that. And he got like $200. And it was such a disappointment. Yeah, it was like one number away from multi-million dollars. And instead we got like $200. And I was kind of like, dude, screw this. Screw this. Anyway. All right. Well, that was fun. I would do one more. But this one shouldn't loop. It's a non-looping track. That was fun though. I do like this. This is an interesting variation on the game. But alas, we must return to work for at least 30 minutes, and then we'll do another round. I don't know if I like that percussion thing I added. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of that. And definitely needs to be quieter. sweep machine. I never ever use this thing. So what's it? How does it function? That's kind of cool. Okay, I do like this little thingy. I'm just gonna try to use it a bit more at the beginning as well. We gotta get a little bit of Captain in here. All right, zoom in on the beard. Just resting. It's you can never see her. I always try, but you can't see. She's got her paw resting on over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I always like try to zoom in on her, but she makes me laugh. She's just chilling here. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to work, Bart. Back to work. I always see her doing something, and I'm like, oh, let me put that on camera, and then I try, and it's just like just solid black. Okay, so sub noise, I do think. That's kind of cool. That one thing still just feels way too loud. This right here. Even turning it down like that much. I think I will just take that noise out. Bring that down. What's up, Brad? Welcome back. How was the lunch? We also took a lunch, technically. We did some Wordle and Octordle because I needed to give my ears a little bit of a break. Oh, man, I haven't had good Thai food in a while. There used to be a Thai place like 5 minutes from here, and unfortunately, I may have talked about this on stream before, but it got like 1-2 punched with between a Starbucks was built in the parking lot, and so like right in front of them, and so their parking lot was all screwed up, and it was hard to find it. And right, like, kind of in the middle of that is when COVID happened. And so they just got, like, they got basically shut down in the midst of it. I more so blame the Starbucks than COVID because I think it was already, they took a hit from that. Have a phenomenal place in another suburb of Omaha, about 20 minutes from here. It's super worth it. Nice. Yeah, I do love some Thai food, man. It's so good. I might take that pattern and just add it. I need to get good at. My sister makes really good Thai food at home. She's put some skill points into that. And I was talking to her yesterday. I was like, man, I need to figure out how she makes like Thai spicy beef basil. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but because I like half tried to make that the other night without, like, it wasn't my intention to make it. And then about halfway through frying up the beef, I was like, oh, I wonder if I can make this like that. And the spoiler, I didn't do it. I didn't do very good, but Starbucks killing Thai places weird to me. I never go to Starbucks for food or Thai for normal hot coffee. True. Although there is a Korean place near me it's actually in a very, like, in the same shopping center, but just further down. And they've got really good Really good coffee and really good food. It's just a little pricey, so I don't go there very often. And it wasn't so much. It was just that the parking lot got completely like overtaken by construction, so it was hard to. It's hard to get in, hard to get out. So it was like I think that was more so the factor. It wasn't that Starbucks showed up and then people were going to Starbucks instead of the Thai place. It was more people didn't feel like driving through the construction site. Don't drink coffee. Can't weigh in on that one. I love me some coffee. A bit too much, honestly. But we all have our vices, right? Thai iced coffee and stuff and obliterates and so and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they put in that Korean coffee, but I don't really care because it's awesome. It tastes so good. It could be that they just put cream and sugar in there because I tend to drink mine black. That's what I've been drinking mine black for a long time, and so when I go there, it's like a special treat coffee, and it could just be the fact that they have like cream and sugar in there. I'm like, this is amazing. Spanish coffee's good, but super strong. Oh, that sounds like my kind of deal. I don't know if I've ever had Spanish coffee. I'm sure I could find some around here somewhere. A lot of Spanish places around surrounding me. Cafe con leche. What is this? Let's see. Not that one. This one. Okay, so I want to keep this in. I just need to pull it back a bit. Like that much. Oh yeah, I'm sure in Atlanta there's a lot. I hate going to Atlanta. I am not a fan of the city. Once in a great while it's okay. And it's not so much the city part that I like, it's whatever event I'm going to. It's like once you get into the venue and you're sitting down ready for your concert, then it's fine. But dude, I just hate driving around Atlanta. It just sucks. I worked in Atlanta for a long while, and so I'd be fine if I never had to go back. And it's so funny because it's just like, if I go to another city, I'd probably be like, oh, this is so cool. But it's just the fact that I've been to Atlanta so much that I just don't like it. That's where, Southern Fried Gaming Expo, it's going to be nice because I'm actually carpooling with Final Boss Blues. So he's driving. So that'll make it a little bit more enjoyable. Maybe that's why. It's like I always end up having to be the driver, but if I'm not the driver, then it's like, oh no, this place is great. It's not entirely true. Yeah, he's a nice dude. He's a nice dude. I met him officially met him in person last, I want to say it was November. He invited me to, there was another convention that we went to. It was an indie game conventions like out of college, and I think it was the first time they did it. It was very small, and so we officially met there, checked out some indie games, had lunch, and then went home. But no, he's a nice guy. He's been a huge help for me getting started with like Patreon and just consistently creating assets. He had some good advice for me early on. I'm gonna stream his demo one of these nights. It's fun, dude. It's actually I think he's updated it a couple times since I played it. Um but yeah, it's like for a demo it's got a lot of polish to it, just like the feel and look, and it's like of course it does, like the look of it, like there's so much little interactivity with just the environment, you know, breaking rocks open or knocking over bottles and stuff on a table. It's like the graphics, the sprite work is already like, it looks so good. And he used a handful of my songs in there, so that's fun. Of course, I did, like we talked about. I did the title theme for or the trailer theme rather, which is also going to kind of be the title theme. But then he also used a few Patreon tunes too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, of course, it makes total sense. Like, yeah, of course it's gonna look great, and and it even felt great. Like it was like, that's a big part of game feel too. Like I never realized it till I started trying to do uh more dev in like RPGA and like stuff outside of a top down RPG. Like when I was doing that kind of like Streets of Rage project very briefly. Um what was I saying? It's like when I was trying to do that, I found that like it wasn't feeling right until I put in the right, till I got the sprite work flowing properly. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, love to hire the guy, but it's kind of hard for indie. At least your level indie. Yeah, it's all good. It's like, yeah, I think that's accurate there, Mondian. And I wish, it's so weird how like artists, pixel artists, like the consensus is that, not just pixel artists, but just like, yeah, graphic artists, the consensus is charged by the hour, but for composers and stuff, the consensus is charge per minute of completed music. I don't know why it started that way. Um, I don't know. It's an odd thing to me, you know. I guess it's like, I don't know, which do you guys prefer? Do you prefer like, because it's almost more like a flat rate. It's like you can say, I could say, oh, I want, you know, this much per minute of completed music, and you say, oh, well, I only want, you know, a 1 minute song or a 2 minute song, and then you're like, I know how much this is gonna cost. Whereas with the hourly, it's like I can't really charge hourly because if, I don't know, a song might take 5 hours, it might take 15. Not a fan because as a buyer commissioner, it's really hard to gauge before you commission. Yeah, might be based on their methods of work. Are you slow or fast artists? Because one, yeah, yeah, that too. Exactly. It's like I don't know. Yeah, you just have no way. Like whereas, I guess it works out better for me in that case. You know, as we're talking through this, because it's like, okay, we agreed upon, I'll just throw a random number out. Okay, we agreed on 500 per minute of music. Okay, you needed a 2 minute song, $1,000, and it's like everybody's on the same page. Or if a minute and a half, okay, it's 750. But then it's like it's up to me, uh, how can I get that song done really quick? Well, then I do pretty well for that project. However, if it takes me a long time and I got to do a bunch of revisions, then I end up losing money. Freelance video editing is also per hour, yeah. Charge on the type of request and quantity. Oh, okay. That would make sense. Per pose on a sprite sheet. Okay. Yeah, it does. I guess it's like it doesn't matter what field you're in as far as freelancing goes. It's all messy. Whether you're a pixel artist or a musician or a video editor, it's just messy. I prefer to charge by pieces of work. I might price it with time in mind. Yeah. I mean, I think that seems to make the most sense. It's like, okay, if somebody asks you for a specific style of pixel art or song or whatever, and you're like, okay, I should be able to get that done in, you know, 5 hours, 10 hours, then you at least can kind of gauge it. I have a hard time, like, because I don't really clock how long I'm working on any songs, so I'm kind of in the dark on my own stuff, like half the time. I just, you know, depending on how much volume I have coming in, sometimes it's like there's a lot on the plate already, so I have to ask for a little bit more if people need it soon, because it's like, well, I gotta pause this other stuff to push yours forward. Um, yeah, I don't know. Spend a ton of time looking at something and thinking on it. Sometimes this thinking is super needed. Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I, I started off like this rant by being like, why is it like that? But as we've talked through it, I'm like, I think it makes the most sense, honestly. Per minute is the easiest to calculate for me and for you guys. Yeah, I have before. And if people want to buy out the rights completely, like to where like they own the rights to the song completely, uh I have to triple my rates, which I've only ever had to do that one time. Somebody wanted to buy out so that there wouldn't be any they wanted to sell the music like as part of a soundtrack later on. And unfortunately they weren't super successful with their game, and it's but yeah, yeah, no, it was like they wanted to sell, so like yeah, like I said, they wanted to sell the music as part of a soundtrack afterwards. And I do have in my contracts a lot of times it's like in the case that things blow up, right? And like the game blows up, it's a big hit, and 10 years down the line they're playing some symphonic orchestra version of it at some game awards show, right? I do have a line in there that's like, okay, well, I still get the performance rights license fee. I still get the royalties for that. You guys don't have to pay royalties for it playing, you know, you don't have to pay royalties whenever it gets streamed live or anything like that. But if it's a live performance at some big event or whatever, that's kind of like the short of it. Um because it's all confusing as heck, man. There's can't even remember what they're called now, but there's the performance license fees, and then there's like the publishing license. I got it. It's all like a big fractured mess, so that as many people up top can like scrape some off the top. This is from back before, from like the you know 90s and the 80s and 70s and the old school music business. It was all like, oh, I got this kind of fee and this license and this license and this license, so that all the executives and everybody could get their cut first before it got to the artist. Um, and it's confusing on purpose, just like everything else, and all that good stuff. Sorry, I'm getting on a rant here. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That's the dream, man. If I was to be like the composer for something like an Expedition 33 or Baldur's Gate 3 or a Cyberpunk or an Elden Ring, huh? And you heard your music performed by an orchestra. Yeah, that'd be so cool. That'd be very cool. I would love for that to happen. Yeah, it can. It can. I got high hopes for a handful of the devs that I'm working with right now. Um, and Carlos got that straight with one of his songs. Yeah, yeah. It's like it happens. There's like people will go. All of a sudden, there's like you have that one big breakthrough game, really, that one big breakthrough project, and all of a sudden you go from just like scraping by to the emails and the emails are coming in, the phone won't stop ringing, type of thing, that people like, you're the composer for Expedition 33. Oh, I want you to work on my game. Oh, you did the music for Slime Rancher 2. Problems we'd love to have. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I just want, ultimately it comes down to, I just want, I mean, well, I was gonna overly simplify the goal. Yeah, I was gonna overly simplify the goal. As I started to say something, I was like, that's not fully true. Yeah, I would love to create work that kind of transcends and like, well, that just kind of like stands the test of time. That's what I'm trying to say. That really hits people, moves people. It's part of a big project that leaves people going, "Wow, oh, that game was so great. Like, I can't wait to play it again." Or they think about the songs like 5 years from its release, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I want to play that again." Um, that's one big goal. Another big goal is to not have to check the bank account before going grocery shopping. Bet some really stupid game with dogs in space is going to be game of the year for no sensible reason. I bet so too. I think that's very, very possible, implausible. Scrap. That was something I saw recently. It was just like a little meme quote, and it was like, most people really don't care about living a millionaire's life. Most people just want to be able to go grocery shopping without having to check their bank account, or just be able to like take a little mini vacation without stressing over it and being like, oh gosh, but now, or having to take paid time off, or all that noise. I think a lot of people do. They just want a simpler life. It does look awesome. It does look awesome. I'm looking forward to playing it too. And knowing your sense of humor, it's going to be hilarious. I can't. I feel like your game is going to be. It's going to be like, the dialogue will be just rich with little puns and jokes and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Way too many dog puns. Yeah. Yeah, no, Remy's game is sounding very promising. Scrap's game, Remy's game, and Final Boss Blues game, all sounding very promising. Um, I have hopes for the developer of Slopeside Kings. I think he's pivoted to a different project because he just wasn't getting a good response for that game. But I think I have hopes that like this next approach he takes is going to do well. Also, Crystal Project 2, I already did a couple tracks for him for River Run Games. I don't know if he wants me to say his real name, so I'm just gonna say River Run. I need to reach out to him again because I did a couple tracks for him, and I think he's gotten further in development at this point. But he's super successful. I suspect I'll be more likely to still get scored 1 out of 10 due to puns. Yeah, but that'll be like by what's their face? Polygon, is that the publication? IGN, yeah, exactly. Polygon, IGN, they'll be like too difficult. I couldn't get past the start menu, whereas the actual gamers, actual fan base, actual audience, they'll love the dog puns. Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's sort of like I just don't know even outside of game critics, like movie critics and stuff. I don't know how anybody takes any like full-time critic, like how do they take those seriously? I don't know. Like whenever you see on was it Rotten Tomatoes, um it'll say the movie critics gave the score, 98 out of 100, but then the audience is like, 20 out of 100. It's like that's the number you want to look at. Whereas if the movie critics say, "Oh no, this movie was garbage," is 30 out of 100, that's probably a good movie. They like never ever get it right. You've been giving your opinions out here for free all these years instead of charging somebody for me, right? Yeah, we all should have been critics and weathermen. Just get paid to be wrong all the time. Critics are or should be less about enjoyment and more about technical detail. Yeah, I might get that gig. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Tell you what, we're gonna go back to this because I'm not really. Well, we can actually we can keep the conversation going too. Conversations in the dark. Conversations in the dark. Red, I don't. You were away at lunch, but we've changed to artwork, like concept art with Game Dole, and we've been crushing it so far. Game selection. Where are we at? We've gotten 6 correct. A couple of them on the first guess. This is Ed, Ed, and Eddie. This is Olive Man. I I literally can't unsee Ed, Ed, and Eddie right now. This is like, this is Ed. There's Double D, and there's Eddie. Solid critic usually explains why they may not have liked something, but then follow up with why a different type of viewer might like it. I didn't watch a ton of Nostalgia Critic. I've seen a bit of them, but yeah, I just for me personally, I just can't take most critics seriously, but you can. But that fits into personal preference a lot. You can hit it with everyone indeed. Yeah. Yeah, technical prowess and just I mean really like I'm giving them a hard time. Technical prowess, but even just like non-technical prowess, non-technical enjoyment, you know, if it's like some just mind fluff movie. It's like, I mean, you know, everybody's going to enjoy things differently. Some people are going to like certain games, some people are going to think those are trash. And you know, at the end of the day, none of it matters. It's just, I think that my point at the beginning was like, I don't know why people put such weight into other people's opinions about a movie or a game or whatever. It's like, unless you've like watched it or played it through yourself, it's like, just, I don't know. Just because you know I like something doesn't mean you guys have to like it, and vice versa. But then yeah, it's like you're saying, Scrap. It's like with your friends, you could, that's where it just becomes like a fun like back and forth with your friends, right? Yeah. I can't get past this. Ed, and Eddie. Is there a game? No. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what this... Oh, this is an arm. So it's like, this is like the forearm. Here's like a... And then it's going up this way. Yeah, maybe. Let's go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's not. Oh, is this... This is Breath of Fire 4. This is like official... I thought this was all concept art. This is Breath of Fire 4. Oh, wow, okay. No, that's like the cover art. This is supposed to not be cover art. It's just straight up the cover art. As soon as we saw the arm there. Seems familiar. Yeah, it was flipped. It was flipped, right? It's totally different. It's flipped. For some reason, my brain went to Ape Escape. Like, I'm thinking the main guy had like the glove and... Nope. Okay. Boot, blue pant. I'm guessing reddish hair. Green... It's Crash Bandicoot Human Edition. Yeah, it really does. I'm like, man, I think I've seen this. Like, there's his face. It's where I was like, that's why I put Ape Escape, is because I feel like it's like, like the boy with the face that got the red hair, spiky anime hair. His palette's very much blue. Well, this is supposed to be concept art, so maybe Berserk. Oh, I guess it's not an option. Psychonauts for a second, but I really doubt. Well, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Psychonauts. Nope. Worth a shot. Tattered boot. Holding stick or sword of some sort. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. My goodness, this is so familiar. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is so familiar. People got it, well, roughly. Tattered Boot Man 3, holding stick and sword of some sort. Average guess a 3. I don't know. Is it like Don't Starve? I know the artwork is very different in that, but it's concept art. It's not. Okay, is that like... Is this Kingdom Hearts? It's not Kingdom Hearts. That's not Nomura concept art. Yeah, it's like one of those like grabby arm things. Puzzle adventure. Dang, man. It's a game where your weapon has like personality. This feels like it probably talks to you. Some sentient grabby arm weapon sword. I hope the next piece that's revealed is like right here. That's true. It's not the first one, that's for sure. I don't think it's the second one. We do have 3 guesses. Dark Cloud 2, maybe? I'm gonna go with that because we'll just see a bit more. Ooh. Okay, pirate hat. Has he got big ears? Big old elf ears? Is this some weird... No, it's not. I was gonna say, is this some weird, like, really early concept art for, I'm thinking, like, Jak and Daxter, how he's got the big elf ears, and he's got big spiky hair. It's like maybe an early design was him wearing a big hat, and that became the hair. But I don't think it's that, because Dark Cloud 2 is on PS2, and so is Jak and Daxter, so we would have got that clue. Very long-winded reason. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Pirate. It's One Piece. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. No. Pirate 101. Wow, not many. Not many. So, it's... I don't think it's Yakuza. I don't think it's One Piece. I mean, maybe it is Shantae. It's just not... It's not her. I feel like you've seen it recently. Got 2 more guesses. Maybe it is Shantae. I don't know. I'm like, my brain is reaching now. Shantae is like a genie girl with purple hair. But there are pirate enemies. It's a very common thing. I don't know if they have this, though. Boy. Astro Boy. Narita Boy. Super Meat Boy. Turnip Boy. Wonder Boy. What is the secret of your power? Wonder Boy, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck? This is driving me crazy. We've done so good on all of these. We did get one on the last guess earlier. But old favorite series, but it's definitely not Wonder Boy. Yeah. I know the name. I'm more familiar with the song. Also feels weirdly apt. Gosh, what is this, dude? What is this? We got one more burner guess. Does anyone have anything they want to throw out? Dungeon something or something dungeon totally feels right. Oh, I just saw your other message there, Red. Okay, sorry. Something with dungeon in the title. Darkest dungeon, mystery dungeon, Dungeons and Degenerates, Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons of Dreadmore of Hinterberg, Dicey Dungeon, maybe treasure something. Okay, it's true. Treasure. McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure. Yes, of course. That's all the options we have? No, oh no, there it goes. Man, I'm just trying to get it to where... No, that is all the options we have. Barbaros Treasure? Barbaros? Zack and Wiki Quest for Barbaros' Treasure. Let's go for it. Whoa, dude! Okay, wow. Great call there, Red. If we had seen his face, I would have been like totally lost. I would have been like, nope, I have no idea now. The streak continues. 2007, Wii and Wii U. Zack and Wiki. Quest for Barbaros' Treasure. Good call. Oh yeah. Good call, Mondoon. I'm sorry. Did I say Red? My bad. Your name is in red. My bad. Thank you, Mondoon. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. Yeah, it was looking familiar, but it looks way less familiar in the full image. Exactly. When it was just like his hand and his boot, I was like, oh, I know this. And now that I see it, I'm like, I don't know this. That's true. That's a good point. All right, it's 5:06, but I'm enjoying this. Let's do... We've done... Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. It's Bomberman. It's not Bomberman. We're going to guess Bomberman. We're gonna guess Bomberman. It's not Bomberman. Although, this is very, like, old school. Yo, yeah, arcade, Nintendo. Always try Bomberman, yeah. So this is an old Nintendo game. What's that? Is this, like, Dig Dug? Is this Dig Dug? Do a little diggy do. Dig Dug had bombs too, right? No, what's the one I'm thinking of? Well, maybe. That's Mario Bros. Let's just try Mario Bros. No, it's, oh, correct franchise, wrong saga. So is this like Donkey Kong? He's got the hammer. Is this Donkey Kong? Nope. It's not. How is Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong the correct franchise but wrong saga? What am I missing here? And it is Mario. We've established that. There's this big old honker nose and the mustache. What was the one? Mario's Wrecking Crew? Was that Mario Wrecking? Was that what it was called? Mario... Party... Go through all the parties. Peach's Typing, Mario Tennis... Mario the Juggler? Okay. Dr. Mario, Hotel Mario, Wreck-It Mario Ralph. Oh my gosh, if we don't get this one... Well, to be fair, there's like 500 Mario games. Mario Land. You guys know which game I'm talking about, right? Like, there's a game where it's like Mario Demolition. I think it's even on the Nintendo Switch Online. I thought it was Mario Wrecking Crew. Maybe it's just Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew. We got... Okay, NES, so it's not 98. Wrecking Crew. That's it. That's it. That's the one. GG. Okay, that was a close one. I was gonna be mad if we didn't get that one right. Yeah. So if predates Mario Bros. 1985. When did OG Mario come out? This is after. First game Mario appeared was technically Donkey Kong, right? That is a plunger without a stick, yeah. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Mario's first game appearance. Mario first appeared in 81 with the game Donkey Kong, where he originally was known as Jumpman. That's right, yeah. Although he debuted as a carpenter rescuing Pauline, the character was officially renamed to Mario after Nintendo Maker's landlord Mario Segale. In 82 sequel Donkey Kong Jr. became the main character of Mario Bros. In 1983. Okay, we figured it out. We got there. I like this version. This is a lot tougher game duel, it feels like, but hey, we're doing good so far. The streak is back, baby. So, but I think I'm probably gonna call it there, you guys. So let me jump over here. There we go. I had fun. We got some work done. I got more work to do. But probably will be able to knock a lot of this out tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It's always good times to be had by all. I hope. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming and hanging out and chatting with me and listening to me rant and rave and all that good stuff. So hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. We'll be back on Wednesday, normal Bert time, normal Bert channel. And yeah, you guys are amazing. I am Bert, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.